The Amazing Story of White Chickpeas, documentary. Imagine a tiny cream-colored seed that has nourished civilizations for thousands of years. A single ingredient that appears in warm soups, fresh salads, creamy hummus, spicy curries, and countless traditional dishes across the globe. This humble food is white chickpeas, also known as Kabuli chickpeas. Every year, millions of farmers cultivate these nutritious legumes, feeding billions of people while naturally improving the soil they grow in. But have you ever wondered where white chickpeas came from? How did they become one of the world's most popular foods? And what incredible journey does every chickpea make before reaching your plate? Today, we begin an amazing journey into the fascinating world of white chickpeas, a story of history, agriculture, nutrition, and human civilization. Welcome to the amazing story of white chickpeas. Chapter 1: The Ancient Origin of White Chickpeas. The story of white chickpeas began nearly 10,000 years ago in the fertile lands of the Middle East. Archaeologists believe early farmers first cultivated chickpeas in regions that are now parts of Turkey, Syria, and surrounding areas. Unlike many wild plants, chickpeas adapted well to dry climates, making them an ideal crop for ancient civilizations. As trade routes expanded, chickpeas traveled across Asia, Europe, Africa, and eventually the rest of the world. They became an important source of food for travelers, soldiers, and farming communities because the dried seeds could be stored for long periods without spoiling. For thousands of years, white chickpeas have remained one of humanity's most dependable foods. Chapter 2: Why white chickpeas are so important. White chickpeas are much more than an ordinary legume. They are packed with plant protein, dietary fiber, vitamins, minerals, and essential nutrients, making them one of the healthiest foods on earth. They are also environmentally friendly. Unlike many crops, chickpea plants naturally help enrich the soil by adding nitrogen, reducing the need for chemical fertilizers and supporting sustainable agriculture. Today, countries such as India, Pakistan, Turkey, Australia, Canada, and Mexico produce millions of tons of chickpeas every year. From creamy hummus in the Middle East to spicy Chana masala in South Asia and fresh Mediterranean salads, white chickpeas have become a favorite ingredient in kitchens around the world. Chapter 3: A Tiny Seed with a Giant Story. Every handful of white chickpeas represents months of dedication. Farmers carefully prepare the land, sow each seed, protect the growing plants from pests and changing weather, and patiently wait for harvest. What looks like a simple bean is actually the result of nature, science, and human hard work. And this is only the beginning. How does a tiny chickpea seed grow into a healthy plant covered with nutritious pods? What happens beneath the soil before the first green leaves appear? Chapter 4: The Journey Begins Beneath the Soil. Every great harvest starts with a single seed. Before planting season begins, farmers prepare the land by plowing and leveling the soil. White chickpeas grow best in well-drained, fertile soil with plenty of sunlight and moderate rainfall. Healthy, high-quality seeds are carefully selected because the success of the entire crop depends on them. Using seed drills or traditional methods, farmers sow the chickpea seeds a few centimeters below the soil. At first, nothing seems to happen. But beneath the surface, nature is already at work. The seed absorbs moisture from the soil, slowly awakens, and begins to germinate. A tiny root grows downward to anchor the plant, while a delicate green shoot pushes upward toward the sunlight. Within a few weeks, the once empty field transforms into rows of vibrant green chickpea plants. Chapter 5: Growing Strong and Healthy. As the plants grow taller, they develop small green leaves and strong stems. One of the most remarkable features of chickpea plants is their partnership with beneficial soil bacteria. These microorganisms live in tiny nodules on the roots and naturally convert nitrogen from the air into nutrients the plant can use. This process not only helps the chickpea plant grow but also improves the soil for future crops, making chickpeas an environmentally friendly choice for sustainable farming. Farmers regularly inspect their fields, removing weeds, monitoring for pests, and ensuring the plants receive the right amount of water. Although chickpeas are relatively drought-tolerant, they still require proper care to produce a healthy harvest. Soon, small white flowers begin to bloom. After pollination, these flowers develop into green pods, and inside each pod, 1 or 2 chickpeas slowly begin to form. Chapter 6: Nature's Perfect Timing. Over the following weeks, the chickpeas continue to mature inside their protective pods. The green plants gradually turn yellow and then light brown as they dry naturally under the warm sun. This color change is one of the clearest signs that harvest time is approaching. Farmers carefully watch the weather because harvesting at the right moment is essential. If the crop is harvested too early, the chickpeas may not be fully developed. If harvested too late, rain or strong winds can damage the pods and reduce the quality of the harvest. After months of patience, hard work, and careful planning, the fields are finally ready. The season of harvest has arrived. Ending of Part 2. From a tiny seed hidden beneath the soil to fields filled with mature chickpea plants, the journey is truly extraordinary. But what happens after the harvest? How are white chickpeas cleaned, processed, packaged, and delivered to markets around the world? Chapter 7: Harvest Time. After months of growth under the sun, the chickpea plants are finally ready for harvest. The once green fields have now turned golden brown, and the pods are dry and filled with mature white chickpeas. In many parts of the world, farmers still harvest chickpeas by hand, carefully cutting the plants and laying them in the sun to dry completely. This traditional method has been practiced for generations and helps preserve the quality of the crop. On large modern farms, powerful combine harvesters do the work much faster. These machines cut the plants, separate the chickpeas from the pods, and collect the grains in large storage tanks. Within just a few hours, fields that took months to grow are completely harvested. Chapter 8: Cleaning and Processing. Freshly harvested chickpeas are not ready for the market immediately. They first travel to processing facilities where they pass through advanced cleaning machines. Dust, stones, broken pods, and damaged chickpeas are carefully removed. The chickpeas are then graded by size, color, and quality. Only the best quality white chickpeas are selected for supermarkets and export markets. Next, they are dried to the correct moisture level, ensuring they stay fresh during storage and transportation. Finally, the chickpeas are packed into bags of different sizes, from small household packs to large sacks used by wholesalers and food manufacturers. Every step is carefully monitored to ensure consumers receive clean, safe, and high-quality food. Chapter 9: From Farm to the Kitchen. Once packaged, white chickpeas begin another incredible journey. They are transported by trucks, trains, and cargo ships to markets, grocery stores, restaurants, and homes across the world. Before cooking, dried chickpeas are usually soaked in water for several hours. This allows them to absorb moisture and become soft enough to cook. They are then used to prepare a wide variety of delicious dishes. Creamy hummus in the Middle East. Flavorful Chana masala in South Asia. Fresh Mediterranean salads. Hearty soups and stews. Crunchy roasted chickpea snacks. Even modern plant-based foods often use chickpeas as a key ingredient because of their rich protein content. From a tiny seed in the soil to nutritious meals enjoyed by millions, the journey of the white chickpea is truly remarkable. Amazing facts about white chickpeas. White chickpeas are one of the world's oldest cultivated legumes. They are naturally rich in protein and dietary fiber. Chickpeas are grown in more than 50 countries around the world. They are an important ingredient in hundreds of traditional and modern recipes. Ending of Part 3. White chickpeas are much more than a delicious ingredient. What makes them one of the healthiest foods on earth? What are the different varieties of chickpeas, and why are they so valuable to farmers and families around the world? Chapter 10: A Nutritional Powerhouse. White chickpeas are often called a superfood, and for good reason. These small legumes are packed with nutrients that help support a healthy lifestyle. They are rich in plant-based protein, making them an excellent choice for people who want nutritious alternatives to meat. White chickpeas are also an excellent source of dietary fiber, which supports healthy digestion and helps keep you feeling full for longer. In addition, they contain important vitamins and minerals such as iron, folate, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, and B vitamins. Because of their balanced nutritional profile, white chickpeas are enjoyed by athletes, families, and health-conscious people all over the world. Chapter 11. Different types of chickpeas. Although many people simply call them chickpeas, there are two major varieties. The first is the Kabuli chickpea, also known as the white chickpea. It has a large, round shape, a light cream color, and a smooth texture. This is the variety commonly used for hummus, salads, soups, and many international dishes. The second is the desi chickpea, which is smaller, darker, and has a rough outer coat. It is widely used in South Asian cuisine and is often ground into gram flour, also known as besan, for making a variety of traditional foods. Both varieties are highly nutritious and play an important role in global agriculture and food security. Chapter 12. Feeding the World. Today, white chickpeas are grown across many parts of the world. Countries such as India, Australia, Pakistan, Turkey, Canada, Mexico, and Ethiopia are among the leading producers. From busy city restaurants to small family kitchens, chickpeas are transformed into hundreds of delicious recipes. Their long shelf life makes them a valuable food during emergencies and an important crop for international trade. In many regions, chickpeas are not only a source of nutrition but also an important source of income for farming communities. As demand for healthy, plant-based foods continues to grow, white chickpeas are becoming even more popular around the globe. Amazing facts about white chickpeas. White chickpeas have been cultivated for nearly 10,000 years. They are naturally cholesterol-free and low in fat. Chickpeas help improve soil fertility by naturally adding nitrogen to the soil. They are one of the most popular legumes used in vegetarian and vegan diets worldwide. From ancient farms to modern kitchens, white chickpeas have nourished civilizations for thousands of years. But what does the future hold for this remarkable crop? Can modern technology help farmers grow more chickpeas while protecting the environment? Chapter 13. The Future of White Chickpeas. As the world's population continues to grow, the demand for healthy and sustainable food is increasing faster than ever before. White chickpeas are expected to play an even bigger role in the future because they are nutritious, environmentally friendly, and naturally rich in plant protein. Today, farmers are using modern agricultural technology to improve chickpea production. GPS-guided tractors, smart irrigation systems, agricultural drones, satellite monitoring, and AI-powered crop management help farmers grow healthier crops while using less water and fewer resources. Scientists are also developing improved chickpea varieties that can better resist diseases, survive drought, and produce higher yields. These innovations are helping farmers prepare for the challenges of a changing climate. Chapter 14. Challenges facing chickpea farmers. Despite these advancements, growing white chickpeas is not without challenges. Climate change has brought more frequent droughts, unpredictable rainfall, heatwaves, and extreme weather events. These conditions can reduce crop yields and affect the quality of the harvest. Farmers also face problems such as plant diseases, insect pests, rising production costs, and water shortages. Even with these obstacles, millions of farmers continue to work with dedication and determination, ensuring that this valuable crop reaches homes around the world. Their hard work keeps one of humanity's oldest foods alive for future generations. Chapter 15. A small seed with a big impact. White chickpeas may be small in size, but their impact on human civilization is truly extraordinary. For nearly 10,000 years, they have provided nourishment, supported farming communities, enriched the soil, and inspired countless traditional recipes across cultures. From ancient villages to modern cities, from family kitchens to world-class restaurants, white chickpeas continue to bring people together through wholesome and delicious food. Every bowl of hummus, every plate of chana, every fresh salad, and every healthy meal begins with a single seed planted by a hardworking farmer. The next time you enjoy white chickpeas, remember the incredible journey they have taken, from fertile soil and careful cultivation to processing, transportation, and finally, your table. Closing narration. The story of white chickpeas is more than the story of a crop. It is a story of history, resilience, innovation, sustainability, and hope. It reminds us that even the smallest seed can make a lasting difference in the world. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the amazing story of white chickpeas. If you enjoyed this documentary and learned something new, please like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating documentaries about agriculture, food, nature, science, and the amazing world around us. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and thank you for watching.